How did Algeria get knocked out against Senegal? Okay, semi-finals of the African Championship of Nations. Djibouti against Senegal. Is it going to happen once again for Merlin? That's the big question. No, but we did win. It's Gosha Hassan, the Djibouti City captain, who's put us into the African Championship of Nations final. Djibouti proves surprise package. Is it a surprise package? Tunisia in the final. Tunisia have got a pretty decent league. I think they might actually be top league-wise in Africa. So they are the top league. It's going to be a big ask for us to beat Tunisia here, but we'll give it a good go. Breaking news, Merlin signs for Real Madrid for $100 million Djiboutian dollars. Big day out for these lads, isn't it? Tunisia against Djibouti in the African Championship of Nations final. Just have a sneaking suspicion Djibouti are going to upset the odds. Let's have a look at their striker in particular. Oh my days, we are not going to upset the odds. Tunisia having all the shots at the moment. It's got to the 22nd minute. Oh man, we've got a penalty. We've got a penalty. Who's going to step up under all this pressure? Is it Gosha Hassan? Is that... No, that might be number 8. Ahmed Jama. John Ahmed Jama with his first goal for Djibouti. That's his first goal. Stepping up like that and converting top corner. It's Djibouti who take the lead. Oh, and it goes crazy in the chat as somehow Tunisia with their 7 shots weren't able to get through. Arsene Kone is screwed up. No! Tackle him! Well, that lasted. Papa Sanya to Merlin. Oh, he's lost the ball. Poor old Merlin. I say old, but he's very young. Oh, Arsene Kone! Retribution for screwing up. It's Papa San. Oh no, Papa. It was all looking so good. This is just wonderful stuff for the first generation of great Djiboutian players. You know, they have that final at least. They have their memories. Gosha Hassan, Almeric Osman, Knox Milford. Oh! Well, they were about a yard out there and somehow it didn't go in. It could go in now though, yep, Jamal. You can't expect us to do anything against Tunisia. They've got the best league in the whole of Africa. With the team that they've got, it's not that bad. I feel so sorry for the lads. It's going to break their hearts, but at least they got to a final. They might not be able to do it again. Merlin didn't even get top goal scorer. That Jamal kid scored 11. Can you just piss off, mate? They won the African Super Cup, the African Champions League, the African Confederation Cup, the African Super Cup, the African Confederation Cup. I mean, what? Jamal claims best player. Jamal named top goal scorer. At least Merlin's in the best 11. Udo and Cabs also make the best 11, bless them. I got kind of sidetracked, but I know if we go to award winners, we'll have another player of the year, and it is Jonathan Ahmed, who's not played at all for the national team. I see an Otter Panthers fight back. We've moved up 17 places because of what we did in the African Championship of Nations at least. Because he retired, I can't actually set a nickname for him, so he's now Golgol Kadar. We shall call him Golgol Kadar. We'll forever know him as Golgol, but he's Golgol Kadar. Hashtag not my Golgol. Youth intake's been in. I don't see anybody here. Might as well forget about it. No superstars. JC FIFA, great eyes. Eddie Rose went to Hull. What a signing. They're 13th. They're going to get relegated. No, they're not going to get relegated. Good old Eddie Rose getting back. Getting a Djiboutian call up. My man. Absolute madness. Sierra Leone against Djibouti in a friendly just before we get into the African Nations qualification. Oh my days. Sierra Leone are actually really good. Well, saying that, they are 102nd at the moment, but in real life they're really good. We smashed them. Good old Cabs getting the hat-trick. Knox Milford, it's the 2 wingers. Knox Milford playing for Port Djibouti, I'm pretty sure I've told you that already. Cabs Waddy Wanderers. The wingers doing the damage. I'm aiming for 2nd place in the African Cup of Nations qualification group. We can beat Uganda. I mean, this is away, so we can even draw, but we haven't drawn. Merlin scores, Papa Sanyo, and this lad. Eddie Rose impresses. Good old Hole, bringing out the best in Eddie Rose. Merlin breaks goal-scoring record for a season. We are witnessing something crazy. He just likes breaking records. The Djiboutian Pescopo in action. We have moved up 5 places to 66th. Even more impressive, somehow Otter Panthers have closed up the gap to Djibouti City. Otter Panthers from out of bloody nowhere are now first in the Premier Division. Danan Rebellion against the Sankal Sundowns. Is the Danan Rebellion fan in the chat? Because have I got a game for you? The Sankal Sundowns, wow. They've come out of nowhere. They're actually in the Premier Division. That is surprising. Come on, Otter Panthers. Just a little bit more. Legendary status can be confirmed. Let's go, Otter Panthers. The gap is 3 points. Come on, lads. Oh, so 18-17. They've got 3 games to hold on. 3 games. But before that, we have to watch the Djibouti Cup final. Otter is still up there. They've got 2 more games to go. 2 more games between Otter and Premier Division. Danan Rebellion against Sankal Sundowns in the Djibouti Cup final. An interesting one. Let's see. Sankal Sundowns, they've always been a disappointing team. Every single save that I've done. So it's not nice for Sankal Sundowns fans, if there's any around at all. Quick note, just an interesting fact. Sankal Sundowns, the badge, that was the first one that I did. I did personally for Dare to Dream. I've done a lot of these badges, including the Danan Rebellion one. Sankal Sundowns was the first badge that I made. But are Sankal Sundowns still going to be a team that disappoints? Because Dawit Hamza scores for Danan, and they're up after 22 minutes. That guy who supports Danan is probably not even in the chat. He's going to miss this again. Danan have only missed out on 1 Djibouti Cup. Sankal have missed out on everything. They've been so bad. So really I should be supporting them. Because it's about time Sankal gave their supporters a little bit of silverware. It's been too long, lads. Burgos with the header, and they are level in this game. I know that's pretty harsh on Danan, but Sankal Sundowns have been so bad over the course of 3 saves, and Danan's only been in 1 save so far, and they got to a final. They've actually been one of the best expansion teams so far. Is this going to be a Danan chance, or is it going to break away for Sankal? I think it is a breakaway for Sankal. If Musa can get on at the end of this, it's Sankal! Oh my days, Sankal are just perennial at being shit. Danan are going to just trouse this. Sankal Sundowns had the chance, and once again they've disappointed their fans. The guy who's a Danan supporter in the chat, he's not around at the moment, but he did say that they were going to win the Premier Division this season. It's not the Premier Division, it's the Djibouti Cup, but I think he will accept this. If there's been a team that's disappointed in the whole 3 saves more than Sankal, I want to know. Because I swear they have been the worst of the worst. And they're here again, making sure that their supporters suffer. Asamo Black Wings, you see, I think they did actually win some silverware. These guys have been so terrible. An expansion team winning a piece of silverware. Concentration back onto the Premier Division. Is it going to happen? Or Djibouti City gonna ruin things? Oh, it's closed up to a point. Otter Panthers. What have Otter Panthers? Otter Panthers have got Jago. Oh my word, they lost the whole haul. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh no. Don't be doing that to me. You can't guilt trip me like that. So, oh no. Come on, please. If Otter Panthers screw this up now, I'll be so unhappy because it's my team who's done it. Has it happened? What? Where the fuck did they go? What the Oh man. The 2-horse race was won by the 3rd place horse. The big thing is the cycle has been broken. Obok Wanderers are champions. Big congratulations to them. We nearly screwed it up. Hull nearly screwed this up. Look how close the Premier Division is. Look at this. And the good thing is we can now hope for Djibouti City to win it next season. So we can increase the prize money to £5 million and we can hope for Djibouti City to win the Premier Division next time around. But out of nowhere, absolutely nowhere, I'm sure when Otter Panthers started creeping up, Obok were like 10, 11, 12 points away. They were nowhere near. And even going into the last stretch of games, I wasn't even looking at Obok Wanderers, and then all of a sudden, they've won the Premier Division. Could you imagine going into that? The 3rd place team. And then you've won the Premier Division because the other 2 have slipped up. They're crazy. Absolutely crazy. And it just goes to show how scoring a lot of goals makes a big difference. The Norwegian is vice-captain for Obok Wanderers. Easily the best ending to a Premier Division season, that. This guy is a true champ, isn't he? John Ahmed Jarma, his current ability is 112. He is now the best Djiboutian player we've got. The one that was scored in the final, John Ahmed Jarma. It was John Ahmed Jarma, the guy with 160 potential ability. So even though we haven't seen much of this guy, he's played the exact same amount of national team games as Milton Abdi Daher. Oh. Oh no. Oh, what's all that about? You've let your country down completely. Botswana are 175th. What are you doing? Oh, back to the banter era, lads. Now that Obok Wanderers have won the Premier Division, everything's going wrong. All that work in the African Championship out of the window. Last season, the Premier Division looked like this at the end. Obok Wanderers champions, Orhiba Phoenix, Balho Brutal and Gobeto Town all go down into Division 1. In Division 1, last season, Horizon Djibouti, Balbal United, Mascaboo Stingers all promoted to the top flight, with Malaho Majestic, Galafi Salt and Ambabo Rapid going down. Now going to Djibouti Division 2 for last season, we got Shabeli Fly, Dadato Dynamo and Rando going up. Rando are back, guys. And are they back with a bang? Are they going straight up, back-to-back promotions into the Premier Division? I hope not. I didn't even check who were the worst team. Kontali Harriers, worst team in Djibouti.